d5, c3 of course. Maybe bishop f4, knight bd7. And looks normal move e4. Take on e4 maybe. Knight g4, maybe knight f4. h5. Yes. F take g6. Very interesting decision. Yes, bishop d3. Right. Short castle. Bishop g5. Take on g5 most probably. Take on f4. Yeah. Why not? Bishop b1. Knight d5, yes. King g2. Queen f5. Queen f3. Queen take f3. Check! g5, yes. Rook g1. King h7. Rook g8, yes. King King h8. f4. Take on a4. Now rook e6 not working. Now just easy. King f3. Short side. King e2. Queen f2. Rook most g2. Probably nothing. e5, knight f3, queen f6, c3, what else? Queen c6. Okay, d5, look, should play d5. E take d5. Queen f6, yes, queen take d4. Knight take d4, bishop h3. Knight e7 should play. Yes, queen f3, knight take g4. Take on e7, d6. Can I take on d6? There is question also. Rook e2. King g2. What about knight g4 working or not? King f3. Capture on b2. Yes. Take f6. Take f6. Knight f6. g6. He need to play knight e8 maybe. d6. Bishop e3. Not draw. d take e5. Knight f6. Bishop d7. Yes. Yes. Bishop d3. Right. Knight c5. Bishop e6. Yes. Knight take g7. Knight take d4. Take on d4. Queen d1. Now rook e6 not working. Now just easy. Queen c4. Give check. King g8. f4. Check. Why not? So time running. c5, f3, knight h3, knight c3, what else? Take on d3, bishop d2, f take e4, bishop take f4, man. Bishop h4, queen d2, queen f6. Yes. What else? Castle should play faster. But what to play? Knight g3. He must know something. But why not take on g4? Yes, knight f5. Oh. Queen g6. So knight e7. Check. Oh, what? King h8. Yes. Check. Knight e3. Rook c1. King g8. Rook c7. Resign. Shake hands. c5, knight f3. He missed bishop f4 and now he is losing. Knight b5. d6. Knight take d6. Check. Rook. Yes. King f8. Knight c7. Rook b8. Knight b5. He saw now idea. Go rook a8 on long side. Check. Queen d2. Yes. c4. Queen b6. b3. b3. Check. Yes. Knight e5. Take on c6. Knight take f3. Bishop g2 at least. Bishop h3. King f2. Yes, bringing king. Why not e5? d4. He will put bishop. g6. Knight f3. d4. Took on e4. Knight e5. Why a knight e5 cannot? f4. Knight take f3. Now how to improve? But now, okay, knight b6. Take f6. Maybe now f5. Yes, most probably after knight d2. Bishop g7. Resign. He wake up. He stand up. Yes. Why not e5? d3. Bishop e7. Maybe bishop g4. Bishop e6. Take f6. Knight d7. g4. Taking space. c6. Why not d5? Took on e4. Also maybe take on e4. Maybe yes. Yes. Queen take on c4. Queen e2. e3. Simple take on e3. Knight f3. What now if queen e7? Rook e2. Allow him. Yes. Not. Rook e8. Yes. Looks rook f8. Knight f3. Rook e6. Queen take e6. Rook e2. Queen e7. King g2. Queen c6. Take on c6. Check. Yes. Rook maybe take on c4. e3 should take. f5. He played f5. He must know something. But why not take on g4? What king g7? Queen f5. King g7. Yes. King g8. What now? Queen g6. King h5. Resign now. c5. Pawn b6. Knight e7 should play. Bishop e3. Bishop e7. Short castle. Knight b3. Yes. With knight c5 idea. Somehow to create some activity. Yes. What about e5 move? What about knight d2? Knight d2? No, knight d2 is cannot be recommended. Why not take on a5? He took on a5. Play queen b8. Bishop h6. He is using. He has decision. But I think he should take on c3. Bishop take e4. Bishop d5. King h1. Yes. What about queen take d5? King g7. Yes. g3. e3. Simple take on e3. Bishop f6. Take f6. King g6. d3. Take on d3. Maybe king g4. King f2. He resign. Yes. g6. Knight f3. d4. Maybe knight h6. e5. d5. Knight d7. Maybe short castle. Take on f5. Yes, bishop d3. What now if queen e7? What about queen e1? Ah, h6, I didn't see h6. Knight on g5. Bishop g6. Knight take f3. Check. Yes. Knight h7. Looks draw now. Maybe knight e4. Stay with us. Yes. Knight g3. Very some also tactical by rook g5. f4. Yes. Rook on g4. Yes. Took on e5. h5 looks strange. Queen e6 now. Oh. In g7. So, yes, he resigned. d5, c3. What else then? Bishop on g5. Take f6, h5. Bishop d3, bishop e7, g6. Knight d7. Maybe long castle I can play. Knight e4. F take g6. Very interesting decision. Long castle I don't believe. Knight f7. Rook take h7. Rook d8. Rook take d8. Now position like this. So